Hey everybody, I'm Dan Avington, the Marquette men's lacrosse beat reporter. I'd like to welcome in men's lacrosse player Noah Richard. Noah, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So this past weekend, your team suffered a tough loss against Denver. You said it was a really physical game. What went wrong in that matchup that you guys weren't able to pull out?
I think we just kind of were riding on emotion early. We came out because we knew we were kind of had our backs against the wall a little bit, and emotion just can't win you games. As the game went on and that kind of wore off, we just stopped making the simple plays, and they're a really good team, really fundamental, and they just beat us down the stretch.
What were your overall thoughts on the season? It was a under 500 year, but you guys still had a couple big games.
Yeah, we came into the season with a lot of high expectations, and we didn't meet those performance-wise. Not as much success as we had hoped, but I think towards the end especially, we really kind of pulled it together, pulled through some adversity to pull out some tough games, and I'm proud of that, and I think the guys are proud of that on the team. So overall, I'm satisfied with how the season ended.
You guys had a couple really tough matchups there at the end of the season with Notre Dame and Duke and Denver last weekend. What do you think it says about your program that in the 7th or 8th year that you guys are really going toe-to-toe with teams that have won national championships the past couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I think for a while there, we had kind of a chip on our shoulder, thinking we were just a blue-collar team from the Midwest without much recognition. But I think we've proven ourselves in some big games against big opponents, and that kind of feels good. And it shows you how far the team has come and where we hope to take it in the future, because we hope not just have close games, but to pull out some wins every once in a while.
How much do you think those games say about the lacrosse culture that Coach Amplo has developed here at Marquette?
I think it says a lot. He's really building a culture of success and excellence and growth. And it's important to recognize that we weren't very good in the beginning, and we struggled this year, and that's okay. And I think that's something that he preaches. But just continual effort to bring the program to new heights is something that Coach has really brought to the team.
For you personally, you were selected in both the PLL and MLL drafts this year in top 20 picks. How cool was it for you to see your name among some of the other top players in the nation?
Yeah, it meant a lot. I'm really humbled to be given the opportunity to get to play in one of those leagues. And we were watching the draft. It was on at 2 a.m. I don't think anyone else was watching, but to see my name on the screen just really felt good to be in the company of some other really good players. And I'm just grateful for my team giving me the opportunity to make some plays, and looking forward to the summer.
As a guy who was a bit under-recruited coming out of high school and had to really work your way up and do the All-American candidate that you are today, how rewarding was it to see all of your hard work pay off?
It felt good because it wasn't so easy in the beginning, but through a lot of hard work, it's kind of gotten better, and to see where my game has grown to feels really good, and just glad the way things turned out here. Really grateful for what Marquette's given me.
Definitely sad to see the season come to an end, but what's up next for you after graduation?
So I'm planning to just play this summer. No job lined up yet. I have to come back and student teach. I'm a secondary education major, so I'll be back in the fall. I'll be around a little bit, but just kind of taking it one day at a time, enjoying myself a little bit, and making the days count on campus. So,
do you have a favorite memory from your time here at Marquette?
There's a lot of good ones. It's hard to beat the 2016-2017 Big East Championships. Those are two special games. But I think just in general, different times when we're on the bus with the guys, in the airports, whatever. Also just being around my brother was really special to me.
Yeah, you got the opportunity to both play and be coached by your brother. How cool was that for you?
It was a great experience. He was pretty much the reason why I came here. He's like my best friend, and to have him as a coach had its challenges, but overall it's just an amazing experience.
This senior class is one that really has had a lot of accolades. What do you want your kind of stamp on the program to be?
Yeah, we had some success in the Big East tournament early on, and we kind of hoped to take that to a new level this year. That didn't happen, unfortunately, so I think we are hoping that our stamp on the program just kind of made in our legacy with the other guys on the team, and how we treated people around campus, and hopefully made an impact that way, not necessarily in the wins and losses. That's it.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for coming on. It's been a pleasure covering your team this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
So now we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, Shane Hogan will be delivering the final take of the year.